Good morning, my friends. It's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles, your one-stop for all things high-end statue collecting reviews, unboxing, statue chats, live content like Rogues Gallery Live, and so much more. I am so glad that you're with me today because I have some breaking news, and it's from our friends over at Prime One Studio. Now, you might remember a few weeks back I did a rant video on the fact that they canceled Poison Ivy, and that kind of sent a ripple effect of doubt in collectors' minds. Not just my video, but just the post itself. And they canceled a few other pieces, and people were kind of freaking out about the fact that, well, maybe they'll cancel this piece, or maybe they'll cancel this piece. Specifically, we were thinking maybe the Drowned, we were thinking maybe Talon, and so many of these other characters that maybe are not as popular as some of the big, Batmans and Wonder Womans and Supermans and so on. And so it did create doubt for sure, and it still does. But today, Prime One actually released some ESs on some pieces. Now, if you're new to collecting, ES stands for edition size, and that means how many are actually made worldwide. And sometimes collectors really care about the number because maybe they're going to resell it, and the less made, the more money you can probably make down the road. But some people just like an ES that's smaller. Some people don't care at all. I'm somebody that's kind of in the middle. Sometimes I care, sometimes I don't, and hopefully that makes sense to you guys. But anyway, I wanted to give you all the full details on these pieces. Now, I am going to warn you that some of these ESs are surprisingly low. It is unbelievable. So it does beg the question, how are sales going right now for some of these characters? What does that entail? Does it bode well for some of these other characters that we want made, like a Penguin or Riddler, if some of these other characters are getting such low edition sizes? It's very, very interesting. But I want to show you the photos. I want to talk about the ES numbers that were announced. And so without further ado, let's check them out. Alright guys, so let's talk numbers here, and we're going to start with Katana, and this is the bonus version. Now this is, I believe, the only version that they came up with, and it's only a limited edition. Get this, guys, 180. That is an extremely low edition size, but I'm so happy for collectors that picked her up because, again, she was on the bubble in my eyes. Not as popular of a character, but 180, which is just incredible. How low that is. Also, we have the Drowned. I mentioned her earlier. This is the deluxe that we're looking at here. And this was a character, again, maybe not everybody knows, but obviously a popular character from Metal, but limited edition of 400 for the deluxe. Obviously, this one was very popular in the fact that you had some different swap outs and things. So the limited edition of 400 there. The regular is 100. 100. So again, 500 total worldwide. Not very many for sure, but again, congratulations to anybody that was excited about this piece. I know I have some friends that were picking this one up, and so again, just a sigh of relief to know that they are actually going to be making her, and that's very, very exciting. Again, low ESs on these for sure. Now, of course, Harley we knew would probably do well. Harley is an incredibly popular character. This is the DX bonus version. This is the version that I'm picking up. It is a LE of 1500, so that is a little bit more for sure. But the real surprise here is the regular has it's usually flipped. Usually the regular has more and the EX has less, but look at this. 200 worldwide for the regular. So obviously people really prefer the DX with the different head sculpts, or they liked it better than this open mouthed one. Again, I'm really excited to add this to my Bat Cave. I hope you are too if you pick this one up. But again, I didn't really think that Harley would probably be canceled, but I did worry a little bit with Poison Ivy being canceled. Again, I'm just amazed that Poison Ivy got canceled. Whenever you look at Katana, 180. They didn't sell more than 180 for Poison Ivy. Like, that's crazy to me. I also found some other ones on their website. Zatanna, obviously, is a limited edition of 150. This is, I believe, the regular here. This is without all of that fancy background. Again, $1,099 for her, but again, 150. Again, a really low ES for the regular. And then, of course, as we look at the DX here, this is going to be $1,499 and 300. So again, combined, very, very low ES, considering I feel like this character is even more popular than the Drowned or Katana combined. So it is interesting, but it is telling too that some of these pieces maybe aren't selling right now as well because of the price point or just the size. Maybe not everybody's collecting 1/3. Also had some other edition sizes here. We had the Red Death from Dark Knight's Metal, so I know this piece will be made. A limited edition of 200. This is the regular at $1,299. $200. Again, LE of 200, very, very low in my opinion, for what is, at least I consider, a very dynamic, really good looking piece here. Obviously, maybe metal is not as popular as they maybe anticipated it being. The EX at 350 for that one. So again, I'm looking at a little tiny screen as I'm editing this for you guys. But anyway, EX version, again, still a good number. It's still a low ES, so I think collectors are going to be really happy with these, and which makes them more rare. So, you know, that's always a good thing. Then of course the Grim Knight. I was a little bit skeptical at first if this one would do well. Obviously 250, again a little bit more than the 180 for Katana for sure, but still surprising. I thought this one might be a little bit bigger in terms of the regular, but clearly people are opting more for the deluxe versions, and I'm going to show you why right here. Boom. 1,000 for the EX. So clearly this one is popular, without a doubt, doing very, very well, selling well. So again, you do get the different options. You get the extra weapons, you get the extra swap outs for portraits, which again, I love that one we see right here. And then they also offered a third option as well. Again, this is at $1,299. This one is $1,299 as well. This one has the EX bonus version. So you did get some extra bonus parts, and that one is limited edition of 300. So again, same price point. Go for this one, guys. I'm surprised more people didn't go for this one, but I think you had to order directly from Prime 1, and that might have been why this ES is lower than the other ES was. So anyway, we have one more here for you guys, and that is another ES announced for the Merciless 350, which again, this one is selling better than I was expecting it to be, but it is a massive piece, it's a big piece, and it is impressive, and I don't know if very many companies will do, especially the scale, will do this character. So again, $1,349, 350 is pretty good at that price point, I think. And then of course we are going to have a deluxe here as well. Obviously this one's going to be a little bit more expensive at $1,399, not much, but an ES of 300. So again, even better than the regular. So without a doubt, these numbers are very impressive. I'm just so glad that Prime 1 is going through and making these after all. It's always a good sign, and again, hopefully they'll make my Talon and some other characters as well. But again, congratulations to all the collectors getting these pieces. Alright guys, so I'm going to put it back to you. What do you guys think about this incredible announcement that these characters that we were really worried about, well, we really weren't worried about Harley necessarily, but we were worried about the Drowned and Katana for sure, because these are less known, less popular characters. Now again, an ES of 180 is just insane to me. An ES of 200 regular on Harley, and I know there's 1,500 exclusive, but come on, that's just, these are crazy low numbers, which again does make me think, are these selling very well? I want them to sell well. I want them to continue to make more. So we have to, as a community, we have to support companies like Prime 1. And I know these prices are expensive, and I know we're in a pandemic and all of these other things, but we still, if you are able to support them, I really recommend, because again, there are chances that some of these characters will be canceled, like Ivy, like maybe some other ones. And again, I do worry about that, but it is nice to know that those three at least are safe, because the ES was announced. So anyway, I do want to put it over to you. What do you guys think of these numbers? What do you think these numbers mean for collectors? I know some collectors are probably going to be very, very happy. If you're a Katana collector and you have only 180 worldwide, that's great news for you. But I do want to put it over to you. What do you guys think about the numbers? Not only the numbers, but also what it could mean as it trickles down in the community with these sales. Because again, it's just crazy low ES, which is, again, awesome if you are a fan or a collector. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. Again, short and sweet today, but I did want to update you on that information because I thought it was really awesome information, and I definitely wanted to pass it on to all of you. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you are new here, please make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below. It's free, and again, it just really helps us out. We're trying to get to 30K, and also hit the like button if you enjoyed the content or you found this content helpful and useful. Also, if you want to take it one step further, you can hit the join button down below for early access. I've been sending out bat boxes all week this week, and so I'm really excited for the members to be getting those bat boxes at that tier. Again, thank you guys so very much for your support, your continued support. I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll see you next time right here in the Bat Cave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.